Oh. As soon as you press play, it felt like a piece of feather was flying across my nose. Oh, today has been a good day, y'all. But I just got a little message. I got a little message to give y'all today. And this message is about just the way that you war against these dark spirits and these principalities, these evil forces of darkness that are working against you. I don't know. It feels like a feather is on my freaking nose or something. Like I feel like when I even talk, it feel like something right there, but I guess it's not. I'm sorry. But, I'm going to just give my story. I remember when I first got into Christ, and I used to just hear a lot of ministers just be like warring against witches and warlocks and, demons, and that stuff used to scare me. Like, it used to scare me when I used to hear that. I'm like, yeah, I ain't going in that territory. You couldn't pay me to go in that territory to even begin to pray against. I'm just praying, God, God, God. I need you to cover me. I need you to protect me, God. I need you to fight off these evil people. In my beginning walk of Christ, not knowing that those people had evil spirits behind them. Those people had witches behind them. Those people had evil principalities behind them working through them. And now I know that. So I just come up here today, just to give a message, just to let you know, you do not have to be scared to pray against witches. You don't have to be scared to pray against like witchcraft and all those evil works of the enemy, the things that the world is doing, the warlocks. Like, if you are truly in God and you have acknowledged God as your Lord and Savior, you do not have to be afraid of these things. And if somebody would have gave me this teaching long before now, I would have understood that, I could literally go into to praying and war against all this evilness that is coming on me, coming on my family. And what we don't understand is a lot of the stuff that people are dealing with are evil spirits and evil demons and witches that's working and destroying. Like, there are people that work for God and there are people that work for Satan. And the thing that we are praying for is the principalities of darkness that are working for Satan. So with that being said, like, we do not have to be afraid to war against this stuff. Like, I had to literally gain clarity. And a lot of people that I know that are in witchcraft, a lot of people I know that deal with witches and warlocks, like, I'm literally gaining my knowledge. I want to know about what you got going on. Like, I'm asking questions. I'm getting knowledge. I need to get knowledge, because the more knowledge I get about them, guess what? The more ways I know to pray against them. And it's not something that I'm afraid of no more, because now I'm like, wow, do you know the effects of dealing with something of that matter, something of that caliber? Like, I'm literally telling them now, like, that thing is gonna kill you. While you thinking it's helping you, it's destroying you. And a lot of people don't understand that. And I only understand this because I've been in it. No, I haven't been as far as raising the dead up, having dead spirits called from the grave to walk with me. No, I didn't want none of that, honey. When you talk about dead spirits now, I ain't built like that. Because now if a ghost even, if a spirit jump out on me now, I'm going to run. I don't play with dead stuff at all. But, I know to pray, how to pray against it. I'm not afraid of it spiritually. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are scared of these demonic forces spiritually. So really, as believers, we don't have the power that we need to properly war against the things in the earth realm. Because we thinking that, oh, this light bill, we thinking, oh, this gas, we thinking, oh, I need a job, or we thinking, oh, God help me get this house, or we thinking, God help me get this this situation handled. Like, we are warring against principalities. There are spirits, evil spirits out here that are working against everything that is under the sun. And once you understand the evilness, the evil forces that are out here working against everything that you're trying to do, or every purpose that God has over your life, you begin to understand how to war for yourself, how to war for your family, how to war for your children, how to war for your purpose, how to war for your ministry, how to war for your finances. Because it's not people that we're out here battling with. It's spirits, it's demons, it's evil forces, it's witches, it's warlocks. That's what we battling up against. Like, Satan is out here recruiting just as fast as God is recruiting. And the way I'm seeing it, Satan he's recruiting harder than God. Like, people actually want to go serve Satan before they serve God because they don't know how to beat him. But I feel like, I believe, we ain't even gonna say what I feel like. I believe that if we get in a stance to understand how to war against Satan, how to war against those warlocks, how to war against those witches, how to come up against everything that the enemy is throwing to us, let me tell y'all something. There will be less people out here joining Satan's army. But see, we don't teach this. We don't teach people how to war against those spiritual things that the enemy is using to destroy the things of God. We teaching them, oh, God is going to send a blessing. Let me tell you, some blessings come with the territory. Just being in God comes with the territory. Being with God, you're going to be blessed anyway, because that is a part of your birthright. That comes with the assignment. If you got a father, let me break it down to you like this. If you have a father who is in heaven, he owns everything in the earth. He has riches, all glory, all power. What do you think going to happen to you when you become part of his kingdom? What do you think? All that stuff is yours. What's his is yours. You have access now to all that. You don't have to pray for blessings. You don't have to pray for cars. You don't have to war against the things that you need. You don't have to war against how I'm going to get this food, how we going to eat. You don't have to war against I need some new clothes and some new shoes. You don't have to war against God, my car broke down, how I'm going to get it fixed. We don't have to war against that stuff no more. We don't. See, and that's what they're teaching you in the church. Like, pray this, and God is going to bless you with this new house. God is going to, man, that stuff comes with the territory. I'm convinced at this point that those materialistic things come with the territory. Now we are in a time where people need to be built up to war spiritually, to war against the warlocks, to war against the witches, because I'm telling you, what I just heard, they calling demons up out the ground. Like, people are literally got demons walking with them to protect them. They got demons walking with them to heal them. They got demons to walk with them to work for them. Like, yo, we as believers have to get up out of that mindset that we just want the blessings of God and not want to do the work for God. Because to be honest, God called us to serve. He did not call us to be blessed. He did not call us to give us an overflow of everything we ask for. That stuff just gonna come. He called us to serve. He called us to work. He called us to war, because so many people are dying. So many people are suffering. So many people are hurting because no one wants to serve for God. Everybody want to serve Satan. Satan army is getting big. Like, it's building. I'm watching it before my eyes. Literally, just the things that I'm hearing people say that they doing. Woo. Come on. So I just pray a prayer that God will lift up a standard on the enemy. God will pour his knowledge, his wisdom, his discernment into his children, those few who are chosen by God. That God will give them the power that they need, the confidence that they need to stand bold in God and go before the throne and pray against these evil forces, these demonic spirits. We're not praying for materialistic things no more in this day and age. That stuff gonna come. We don't even need that stuff no more. Like, we need people on the sidelines literally praying against these evil forces that are taking over our children, taking over the minds of God's people. We need that kind of work going on in the earth right now. We passed all those, I need every pair of Jordans come out, God. I need my income to be at this. That stuff gonna come with the territory. Like, we have to really get in a stance and a posture that is, in constantly prayer, constantly working the altar, constantly working for God and trying to get the things that God need done and not the things that we want done. Because we are in a dying world and the enemy is running rampant in the earth realm. So I just pray that, that this message really touches some believers. Those that are standing on the wall just like, I'm in this for the materialistic gain. There is so much more gain in the spiritual realm. There is so much more gain in the spiritual realm. So I just pray that this message blesses you. God bless you. And I'll talk to you later. Peace.